Welcome back to another tutorial video. I don't even know what I'm doing, but today I'm gonna show you how to crop a tee, like how to crop a tee the professional way. So like this, it's gonna look something like this. It stops at the waist, as you can see, it stops right at the waist. So we basically gonna crop it. So first thing you obviously gonna need, get the lighting right. First thing I obviously gonna need is a regular shirt. I just got this little vintage shirt that I had. So we basically gonna crop it. As y'all can see, it came like how it came from the manufacturer. So now we just gonna switch it up, make it our own, and we're basically gonna crop it. But yeah, what y'all gonna need, because like I said, this is the professional way, so we are gonna use a sewing machine. So you are gonna need like a sewing machine for this. So but what you're gonna need is a rotary cutter. You're gonna need one of these, which it makes life easier. You can either use this or you can use a regular fabric scissors, something like this, a regular old fabric scissors. I recommend doing this because it's more accurate, give you a more accurate cut. And next thing you're gonna clearly need is one of these. You're gonna need a sewing machine. So even if you don't know how to use a sewing machine, you're gonna sew like one line, so it's gonna be pretty simple. So you're gonna need a sewing machine, and next thing you're obviously gonna need, which is pretty obvious, is a shirt. You're definitely gonna need a shirt for this one as well. And there's one more thing that you're gonna need for this, which is gonna be pins or clips. So I'm gonna go get that right now. So yeah, so just some clips, or you can even use a pin. And another bonus is probably chalk, so you can outline where you want to cut it. So yeah, if you have chalk laying around or anything to outline it, you can also use that too. So is all you're gonna need is a rotary cutter, clips, pins, sewing machine, and a shirt, and you set. Alright, yeah, so I had this chalk just laying around, so we're gonna use this. So to really outline how we're gonna want the shirt to fit on our body, you just gonna put it on. So I'm gonna put this on real quick. Boom. Alright, yeah, so this is a shirt without that crop. Obviously our waist goes all the way up here, and we have a lot of room. So we're basically gonna cut it from right here. Like right here is good. So we basically gonna get chalk and just outline it. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Alright, yeah, so as I can see, the blue line, that's where we're gonna have a little outline. We're gonna pull a little pinch, and we're just gonna cut it along the edges right now. So what we're gonna do here is take off the shirt. We're gonna take off the shirt, put it on the table, use a rotary cutter, cut off the extra fabric. Alright, yeah, we got the garment currently laying flat just like this. Is exactly how y'all want it when y'all first start doing it. Then all y'all take is a rotary cutter. Be careful with this because this is very sharp, so be careful with this. And we basically, since you have it outlined, it's probably best to outline it at the end, so don't do what I did. Probably best to outline it at the end so you can. Alright, yeah, once y'all done cutting it, it should be a straight line or close to a straight line. Then just take it off just like that. So right now it's clearly a crop tee, but we want to have the professional look because it's gonna like fold over and bend over, and we don't want that. For example, I have a shirt here. So for example, as you can see, this is why you prefer to have like a professional look, or you could just want to have it where it's just like cut out like this, because over time it's going to bend over and look just like this. This is why you want to actually sew it in, because this is not what you want unless you want it like this, but it just doesn't look nice like that. So basically we're gonna go fix that right now. So from here, now you want to turn the shirt inside out. So I'm gonna just do it right now. Boom, now the shirt is inside out. Then we're just gonna lay it flat on the table. Make sure y'all doing this on a flat surface, y'all. Make sure y'all doing this on a flat surface. So now what you want to do, the next step is, now it is best to use like an iron so you can have the garment flat, but we're not going to use an iron for this one, but you could use it to just lay it flat. But now what you want to do is probably like around like a ½ an inch, depending on how big you want it. We're just going to do it like this. We're going to do it like this, and then basically we're just going to get pins and just pin along the line, which I'm going to show you. Alright, yeah, so it's gonna look something like this. So just make sure it's as straight as possible. If you had an iron, you could make it a little bit more like accurate, but it should work just like how it is. So now this is the back. Now we're gonna get the front right now. Alright, so once y'all done doing the front and the back, then y'all gonna take your sewing machine. Basically, it's powered on. That's the first step. Clearly, powered it on, and then now we're just gonna sew along here. You're gonna make a little stitch along the whole entire garment. Alright, not too sure if I can see, but basically now y'all just want to sew. Make sure y'all get it as close as here, not too close, but make sure you get it as close as here so it could like look more neater. So yeah, so now we're just gonna sew it along here now. So basically just sew along the lines, and then you should be done. Alright, yeah, we are finally done. This is the finished product. Now we're gonna put it on right now. So we're gonna put it on right now. But as y'all can see that professional stitching all around the edges. Now let's put it on. Alright, yeah. Now this is the final product. As y'all can see, that just looks way better. Like, just look at how it fits. Look at how it fits, like just right here on the edge. Like, that is hard. So yeah, this is a final fit. This is basically a crop, but a professional way. Look at that. It's not gonna wrinkle up on you. It's perfect, just like that, So yeah, this is the final product. So hope this helped y'all. So like when y'all trying to like actually crop a tee, but y'all don't want that little wrinkly look, boom, just click on this video and you got it. You go. So boom, y'all, this is a final product, this is a final fit, this is a final everything. I'm gonna catch y'all boys later. Love y'all, physical around. Peace out.
Bottles of stealth mode. I'm hearing there's rats in the building. They saying it's not at the part with the hell code. I feel like they